It's March Northwest.
On this week's episode, we'll cover a special project the Media Academy has been working on.
We will also be highlighting Northwest Rankings Who's Who.
This week in sports, we are covering the tennis team heading incoming tournament.
Then we'll take a special look at a popular music group at Northwest Rankings.
Stay tuned for all that and more on this week's episode of The Paw. Happy Friday, Northwest. We are happy to announce a special partnership with a familiar dealership.
Northwest Media and Business Academies are partnering with Roger Dabbs Chevrolet.
We recently visited the dealership, so hop in and let's take a drive through Roger Dabbs Chevrolet. Every year, the senior class takes their picks and who they feel best represent them in the various categories. This week, the categories will be highlighting the most cutest, most original, and best dressed.
Let's see this year's picks for those categories.
I think that I'm very original because like in the South, it's so easy to like try to fit in and just be like everyone else because of ignorant stereotypes and like ignorant mindsets. But I don't do that. I don't care about what people think. I dress the way I want to dress. I act the way I want to act. I think my style's very original. My personality is very original. I think that I'm just original in general.
I think what makes me original is definitely my content. I feel like not a lot of people do a whole bunch of things in media personally. So the fact that I do it is really cool. And I think that the way that I dress and the way that I come off to other people is very original.
Very honored. I'm not sure why I got it, but I think it's because I was made a petri dish, so that could be why. But yeah, it feels very nice.
For me, I'm honestly surprised. Don't know if I deserve it, but I just want to say thank you to my parents because they made me.
I started working at a clothing store, and I feel like ever since then my style has just evolved from there. And I typically go for more colorful pieces.
Going to a lot of different stores and just like see what I like, put it together, and boom, it's an outfit.
I like to throw different type of fits on. I shop it online and stuff. I just like to be different. When I buy like a fit, I just naturally come together.
It's officially the show choir season, Northwest.
Next, Alexis gives us an exclusive insight on what our show choir teams have been working on.
The Northwest Rankings Show Choir group is one of the biggest groups at Northwest. The show choir worked very hard to make a good impression for the judges and the students at Northwest. The two past competitions they have done is at St. Joan and they earned the grand champs. Homewood, they made it to finals and got 5th overall. This Thursday on March 2nd, they had their state concert. I got to have a one-on-one on Mr. Keeler, and he told me that some of the most important things is they have to finish strong and finish how they started. They need to stay all in, and especially for the seniors, their performances this year need to hit hard, but at the same time, take it all in. The last two competitions, he said they had a lot of growth. He made it to finals with the kids, and so they must continue to grow in the singing and the connection and continue to work as a team. One of the biggest things Mr. Keeler has shown us students and the judges is to show who Northwest Rankings Show Choir really is.
Show choir means to me, it's like a safe place for me, and it is a place where I can just express how I feel and pursue my dream.
Show choir means to me a place where I can just be with my best friends and we can do what we love, which is performing on the stage.
Show choir has taught me endurance and perseverance.
Show choir has taught me a lot of self-discipline and patience.
Some of my favorite memories have been able to share the stage with my second family and making finals at our biggest performance.
Probably my best memory is winning grand champion at South Jones this year, and then my freshman year was the women's group making finals for the first time ever.
Hey guys, it's Alexis. Here's what's been happening in Cougar sports. First, we want to extend congratulations to the Cougar boys basketball team who has played their way into the NWRHS state championship game. They defeated Horn Lake Wednesday night to clinch a spot in the final. It's a rival game to take on Brandon at 7 at the Mississippi Coliseum. Get there, be loud, and make it a home game for the Cougars. Powerlifting competes in the South State Championships this weekend. The boys had 8 qualifiers and the girls had 3. The boys will compete tonight beginning at 5:15 at Gulfport High School, and the girls' competition will begin tomorrow morning at 10:15. Softball was undefeated coming into this week, boasting an impressive 6-0 record. They took on Brandon last night in the annual Pink Game, benefiting our own Coach Aldridge. They will also host Madison Central Saturday and a doubleheader with JV starting at 1 and varsity at 3. Then they head out on the road for a 5-game stretch. Baseball came into this week 3-1, adding a 4th win over Clinton on Tuesday. The Cougars went 3-0 in the annual Mid-Mississippi Classic last weekend with wins over Theodore, Lewisburg, and Lafayette. They host Germantown tonight and Madison on Tuesday, with JV starting at 5 and varsity following at 7 p.m. Tennis is also having a great season so far. They started out the USTA High School Classic a few weeks ago, where varsity won their flights and JV took the second flight. Then they defeated Clinton 5-2 on February 21st and Newton County 4-3 last week. They played prep yesterday and will take on St. Andrews next Wednesday and Warren Central on Thursday. Both of those matches will be placed at the Reservoir YMCA at 3:30 p.m. The Cougars made it to the second round of playoffs last year and had a few silver medalists in the individual championship. Jayden caught up with the tennis team to find out what they were going to be doing to get back in the playoffs and surpass the performance from last year.
So how has this season gone for y'all so far?
Yeah, so season's been good so far. We're so far 2-0 in like the normal matches we've been playing.
We played a couple tournaments last weekend and came home with 2 trophies.
What are y'all doing to prepare for this season?
We've been running a lot more, so we're definitely in shape this year. Making sure we're staying hydrated and just focusing in practice and stuff like that.
We've been doing a lot of like new drills with like teamwork, switching up teams. It's just been a really fun year so far.
And are y'all doing anything differently to make sure that y'all go further in the playoffs this year?
Making sure we're working as a team and communicating is a big part of what we missed last year.
Well, that's it for sports this week. Back to you, Finn and Ryan.
Follow all of our social media for updates and extra content and the newest episodes.
We hope you enjoy your spring break, and we'll be seeing you when we return.
Cryptic.